Welcome everybody to JC's podcast. A very special guest. She's a model. She be walking that walk, talking that talk. Eat your popcorn, man. Eat your Slim Jims. Brianna, Bethany. No. You see, it was good, right? It was good, right? No, not the last name, but everything else.
Yes, okay.
Everything.
I guess.
Brianna, Bethia.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
First off, I just want to say thank you. Take the time out your day, you know.
I've been modeling for 2 years now.
That's a minute.
That is a minute. A lot of accomplishments, a lot of trials and tribulations.
We're going to talk about that.
Yeah. So it's definitely been a journey.
Been a journey?
And we are here to talk about it.
What inspired you to pursue modeling? What happened? What changed? Did something occur?
Well, I'd say I've always kind of had the dream since I was really young. But it was more unattainable at that time, especially during middle school and high school. I'm just like, I don't really feel like I have the confidence or the look for any kind of modeling. So I kind of just brushed it off as this unattainable thing I've always wanted. But after I graduated and COVID happened and everything, yeah. Story for another day. I don't even know what happened. I just I signed up for training courses to kind of build confidence, to kind of just learn or just get my foot in the door, so I can walk into a booking or a gig knowing what I'm doing already. Granted, I had to pay for it, so it wasn't really.
Gotta invest into your passions.
Exactly. But I'm just I could have did this on my own after getting out of it. But I think it's just when certain occurrences just happen, people, even down to people just telling you, oh, you should model, It's just you keep hearing it over and over and over. I just feel like it's a sign to start.
To do it.
To just do it and just go for it. And that's literally what I did. I went for it. And everything just happened from there.
Wow. Yeah. So, because you talked about confidence, right? Because is there a misconception with modeling? Because I know you've had some people say modeling is easy, man. All you gotta do is just wear clothes. What do you think is the most challenging part about modeling in that aspect? Because I feel like that's a misconception that a lot of people.
Yeah, modeling is not just putting on clothes. It's about having a very specific. Because when people pick models, they're looking for something very specific. They already have the mood board, the vision, everything. They just need the person that fits that aesthetic. And with that comes with having really tough, thick skin, because even though modeling is literally just a business, it's a job, it's hard work. You have to literally take care of yourself more, because your image is your
everything.
Is your look. It's your money maker. So you just really have to invest in yourself to have others invest in you. But the part about having a thick skin is about taking criticism and taking rejection as a redirection, and not just oh, we don't like you, or
So you've gotten those closed doors before?
Yes, I've gotten rejected a lot of times, and it burns. Yes, it does burn your self-esteem a lot, but you really have to realize it's not because you're ugly or because they don't like you, because you don't know how to do your job, you don't know how to be a model. It's not about that. It's just about what they are looking for specifically. You really have to just put your feelings to the side, and that takes a lot of courage, and that takes a lot of confidence too. Make sure I eat breakfast, because I usually skip breakfast. That's not good.
You're big on faith.
Definitely. And I'm big on I don't feel like there's any such thing as a coincidence. Everything that happens for a reason, whether it's a good reason or a bad reason, it's gonna shape you into who you are. Make sure I stay hydrated, because I definitely had that problem before. But that definitely helps with my shoes. Making sure that I'm just prepared, making sure I have everything that I need. Yeah.
So what was it like being on set for Lil Baby? Hey,
You
look.
did some research, huh?
Hey, look. Hey, look.
Hello.
That was. You seen it? It was cold.
That was honestly a pretty chill set.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't expect a lot from like y'all to.
He came. Okay. Usually with working with artists, like multiple artists were featured. So we were on set with Jordan, and he's very like personable, like funny, chill, whatever, friendly, talkative.
Okay. Because the reason why I say that is because like from what I've heard, like celebrities have that like that huge ego to where like they like yo, don't mess with mine, you know.
He's coming into work literally, and the Lil Baby was like, he just came in, did his shot, was like, hey, how y'all doing, and left.
Like, you went straight to business.
You went straight to business, and that's usually how it is on set. Business.
How do you approach like building like relationships with like brands? You know, like what's that like? Have you ever had like shady brands hit you up? Have you ever had like weird vibes with brands? Like how do you approach that?
Yeah. So I would say first with building relationships, it's all about networking. So whenever there's like events or photo shoots, anything in general, I like to make sure I get people's information. Like especially when I first started, I was like, oh, you know, it's nice to meet you. I'm a model, I'm just starting out. If you need me for like a photo shoot or a show, let me know. You know? I'd be happy to come. Especially with doing that, networking a lot, that's really helping put my foot in the door. So now when I go to shows, bookings, gigs, whatever, when I'm just in the area, like people, they know who I am. They're like, oh, I know you from so-and-so. Oh. Or when I go to shows for a specific brand, there's other brands that have wanted to work with me. And I say, oh, like, let me put you in this piece.
So you just say networking is like huge. Networking
is big. We're never too like big or out there to network. You will always meet somebody new. There's 8 billion people in this world. You're gonna find somebody.
Yeah. So like that could be like work, career, anything. No.
I would say kind of like fraudulent. Like not like I mean as in not paying their models,
okay, well that's illegal.
Being like shady in general. Usage and like not signing contracts, and it's just the whole legal process of it is just so that people can take advantage. I just think that a lot of models just want to be like in clothes, you know, strutting and all that stuff. But it's like it's still a business, and you have to take it seriously. And a lot of brands, more specifically the male brands, do not take a lot of models seriously at all, and they just think it's a game. There's a brand who like made models pay to walk for him and shoot with him. I was like, that doesn't
sound
right. So I don't know. It's like a lot of brands just see models as just mannequins, people to just throw around, and it's not how it is. It's not how it's supposed to be.
Male wise,
male model?
Yeah, like a male model, or like the person that's taking the pictures, or the manager, however it works. Have they ever like
approached try to holler?
Try to holler, like
yes, yes, it does happen very often.
Like, do you feel weirded by it? Is it like?
Yeah, kind of, especially now because I'm taking modeling very. I've always taken it very seriously, but now I'm looking more into like the business side of it. How can I make more money off of it? And it's just like, it's annoying. It's like annoying. It's just like unwanted, unprovoked, like, bruh, I'm just working for real.
Just getting that paper.
I'm just getting paper. But I know, even though it does happen very often, it's still kind of halfway into like, they're just here to do their job too. You know? Like with a lot of male models I've worked with, they've been very like,
chill.
I'm just here to work.
Chill.
Like,
okay.
And half of the models that I know are like married, have kids, are engaged in a relationship. Oh yeah, married with kids, yeah. Whew. Right. So I'm just like, hey, I'm here to work too.
What's one piece of advice that you would give to like, you know, anyone that wants to become a model? Nike were to hit me up, say to try on.
Hey, Do a shoot.
Do a shoot real quick, like
ecom look.
You know, like, or
Yeah.
you know, but what's like one piece of advice that you would give to like people out there that want to become a model?
I would say do research. Before, like, if someone just immediately hits you up, like what your social media page looks like, and wants to set you up for shoots or something, definitely do research on them. Ask questions if anything feels weird. Ask, because there are a lot of scammies and weirdos out there. So, definitely ask. If you want to just pursue modeling yourself, you want to put yourself out there. Depending on whatever your niche is, kind of collaborate with photographers, or at least photographers that you know, to kind of fit that niche that you want to get into. So if you want to do commercial, you got to do more headshots, beauty shots. If you want to do, let's say, runway, do a lot of runway practices, or try to apply to model castings for runway shows. It's definitely a lot about just getting yourself out there, taking your time to practice what it is that you want, the field that you want to be in.
So you gotta be like really niched into it.
Yeah, unless you want to do everything. I wanted to do everything, but I started with runway because that's kind of the easiest way to kind of get to know
everyone.
Fashion shows are really a great networking place, usually because it's after parties and even beforehand.
Sheesh.
Like backstage, you can connect with a lot of designers, you can connect with production, you can connect with other models and photographers.
Okay. Yeah.
That takes practice. It's muscle memory, y'all.
Muscle memory?
Muscle memory.
So like how long do you think it took you to like practice, like to where you're like, okay, like I'm really good at this?
I found it in my, like, when I like marked like my first year of modeling. Like when it was like the anniversary or whatever. I really feel, because I looked back at like when I was first starting and to where I was like a year ago.
She's like, who is that?
And I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm doing something.
You could model for any brand, designer. Louis Vuitton?
Honestly,
who would it be?
I've been wanting to model for Versace.
Versace?
Yes.
What's like your favorite, like, is it like 90s wear, like where it's like baggy? Is it a little bit classy? Is it a little bit, a little bit of both? Like, what's your favorite type of
outfits, like to model?
Yeah.
Couture is what it's called.
Couture?
When it's like fancy dresses or just something that's out of the ordinary but like elegant. That's what I want to do.
But I gotta ask this one because it's too, I don't know why. It's a little funny. So, have you ever, while someone was walking,
okay.
have you ever seen them like fall? Have you fell? Have you tripped? Have you like? I gotta know because you walking like that, and then someone you might look at someone in the crowd. Their face might be looking funny. Like,
when it comes to walking, please keep your eye to the light. Just look at the light. Just give face, smiles to the lights. Don't look to the side, because the people are just gonna be like watching you.
It's like when you're in front of the glass and like you see.
This is everything was very silent. Just like I still get a little nervous like before I walk out.
A little bit.
Like the only thing I'm nervous about is like tripping, because I am clumsy. Don't know how I got this far, but I'm clumsy. But I've definitely tripped a few times, but it's usually always like kind of near the end when I'm walking back. God, and not like to the front. So hopefully I don't have those moments. No thanks.
Have you seen someone like, or you seen it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah. I've seen a girl. Literally, one of my first shows that I've watched. I've seen a girl like fall on her knee.
On her knee?
Yeah. Not like it didn't like it wasn't like a broken or anything. Because it was like those. So for swim week, they have a runway over the pool, and the runway's a little softer, so if you fall on it, you're not going to really hurt yourself unless you fall really hard. But she tripped, the thing was wet, she fell on her knee. That was rough to see.
Yeah,
Usually, when people trip and fall and there's a video, they go viral and end up getting booked for other things. Because it's not really about falling. It's all about what you do after you fall. Like, are you going to stay there, out? Are you going to get up, keep slaying? That's what it's all about. So I definitely tripped, but I had to just be like, that didn't happen.
So,
yeah.
So what, like, okay, see now, everybody doing social media, either Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Where'd you realize you were like, all right, I gotta like put my stuff on Instagram?
Hey, I was very proud of like my poses and everything from like my first show, and I was just very excited to show it. So I don't know. I guess it was just like the eagerness of just wanting to put it out there already that made me be like, okay, I gotta post everything.
Everything nowadays, everybody's doing social media.
I don't know. Yeah, I have TikTok. I'm not really like in it for real, but I am planning on starting a YouTube channel.
Okay.
It's been like how long overdue? I don't like making content all the time.
You on Instagram? People from high school, people from.
I just know if I do YouTube, I'm gonna be like eating it up. But
my final question. Okay. Final question is like someone that's gonna watch this, right? If they scared to do that specific dream, or they scared of being like clowned on or whatever, like what would you tell them?
Again, all about having some thick skin and knowing that people who hate on people who are models, they low-key just be a little jealous and just be a lot of people project their insecurities onto.
Oh, hold on. What stories you? Hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It was either just like inappropriate, annoying questions that they asked. I've been
fresh and fit.
So many models that I know have been asked to go on that podcast, and how big that production is and how famous they are. They're not paying their models.
No.
They haven't hit me up, thank God. They haven't found me yet. Thankfully, if they do, they're getting blocked.
I was gonna say, because if they hit you up, I mean, that's free clout. That's free,
I'll never go on there. I just do not even want to be in the same room with that baldy, so I'm okay. They're all miserable and they just want attention.
So, like, moral-wise, you don't want to, like...
I don't want to do anything that, whether it's, like, for clout or for a good amount of money, if it goes kind of against my morals and what I stand for in my niche as a model, I won't do it.
Won't do it. Give you, like, 2 million, 5 million.
Well, depends on what you're asking for. Seriously. Like,
morals can't.
If it goes against my morals, if it just makes me very uncomfortable to not my brand, I ain't doing it.
Ain't doing it. It's loud. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for having me.
One more word or one more sentence, just telling anybody out there,
I don't know. I feel like Nike. Just do it.
Just do it.
No. But believe in yourself. Like, actually, I'm not saying as like a little poster to hang up in your room. Actually,
that does help though.
Hey, believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. If you found something that you're passionate in, keep pursuing it. Keep going for it. Like, you have the passion for a reason.
So don't be scared.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. That was a wrap.